Parents in Spokane are about to find themselves in the center of a soccer controversy. In the past, kids could only play recreational soccer through Spokane Youth Sports Association, or SYSA. Well, this year, they have a second option. Now, kids can also play soccer through a new organization formed by the Spokane Shadow. KXLY4's Tori Brunetti has spent the entire day sorting all of this out for us. So, Tori, what is the conflict all about?
Well, when Shadow formed this organization called the Empire Youth Soccer Club, they still wanted to work with SYSA for things like field maintenance and registration, plus they still wanted to use the Shadow name. But last week, negotiations went sour, and now you have two soccer organizations that are pretty upset with each other.
It's their right. It's their organization. It's their business.
Until late last week, the Shadow operated under the SYSA umbrella. The Shadow paid SYSA for scheduling, field maintenance, and registration. But a few months ago, the Shadow formed another organization, the Inland Empire Youth Soccer Club, something the SYSA didn't want to be a part of.
We're not in the business of having an operational agreement with other organizations, but just running our own soccer program.
SYSA says they have nothing against the Shadow organization, but there is a difference in philosophy. They say the Shadow is more competitive, requires more of a time commitment, and costs more to play.
SYSA chose to go a different path, which was their right to do, and so it'll make it's a little bit tough, but because it's kids that will be affected.
The controversy goes beyond day-to-day operations. SYSA owns the Shadow name and wants to charge the Shadow $5 per player, plus a portion of tournament and camp profits to use the name. Shadow rejected that offer.
It is our kids that have made the name, and to give them money with nothing in return for it except that they have the rights to the name, we just weren't getting anything back from the investment of the name, so we couldn't waste the kids' money.
Unless the SYSA and the Inland Empire Youth Soccer Club come to an agreement, the Shadow as it exists will have to change its name, a change that the Shadow says will only create unnecessary confusion.
We've done a lot to build that name and to give it, and that's why they want it.
Now, the SYSA says they think $5 per player is reasonable, especially when you consider how much dues a lot of the Shadow players are paying already. It can be about $900 to play. The organizations really aren't agreeing on much right now, but what they do agree on is that the kids are the most important thing here. They don't think that they will be impacted too much. There might be some confusion as to where to register or which organization to play with, now that there is two. Live on the Skydeck, Tori Brunetti, KXLY4 HD News.